To today's broadcast. It is Stand. I'm Michael Adc+Those. It's a brand new week, the 30th of March 2025. And we say thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying glued to the channel. To my respondents who are at the stand this morning, I welcome you all to the program. So good morning to you. Vincent, good morning to you. You're welcome. How are you doing, sir?
I'm very fine. And how are you today?
Yeah, I'm good.
I say good morning to our esteemed viewers globally. It's the beginning of a new week, Monday on Cities Town, this great platform. And we are here we are raring to go on some of the topical issues of the day.
All right, thank you. How are you doing, sir?
Mr. Mike, I'm saying good morning, our global command of Sister, may God bless you. And I'm saying good morning to our global viewers over the world. Particularly Mrs. Tina, Mother, may God bless you, ma, for your kindness you extended to me last week through Mr. Mike. I receive it. May God bless you. May God continue to replenish your pocket with blessings. Mrs. Tina, may God constantly bless you, constantly bless your family. I'm very grateful, ma. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Femi, how are you doing? How was the weekend?
We thank God for the weekend, of course. Madam Tina, through Madam Tina, God has made the weekends to be a joyful one. We say thank you very much. And may God continue to bless you and replenish your pocket. And to all of you that have been supporting us one way or the other, we say may God continue to be with you. Thank you very much and welcome to a new week.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Good morning, the viewers. God bless you all. It's good to be here again. Thank God for life. And I want to say the mother of Israel, the two mother of Israel that has been supporting us in this platform, Madam Clara and Madam Tina. God bless you all. We've been seeing the message from the anchor that we've been collecting all the messages you've been giving to us. We've been receiving it, and God bless you. And the pool where that money is coming from will never lack, as I will always be saying it. It will never lack, and your generation will never lack. And thank you for the anchor too that has been there for us. We give you glory. We give you all the adoration too. Thank you.
God.
To God. Adoration.
Give God the adoration and glory. Not thank God.
Okay.
All right, you can wait. You can stay here. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Kule. Yes. Femi, I really appreciate consistency on the program. Thank you all. Adebayo is also here. Adebayo, good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good morning, Mr. Michael Adc+Those. Good morning, our viewers, City Stand. For all those who God have been using as a supporting strength to this platform and to street journalism and City Stand. May God bless you and uphold you and strengthen you in Jesus' name.
All right, thank you so much. Latest news in town. Latest news coming from Nigeria. Kwakwanso, the leader of Nnpp, has dumped his party for which party? We don't know yet.
ADC.
Yes, not officially. You're only predicting.
Yeah, we are hearing that he's going to deputize Obi. The way it is, and that's the calculation of former President Obasanjo, that he wants to bring the two of them on board. So let's wait and see whether the flight will be able to move or not.
All right, thank you so much. All right, Kwakwanso has dumped Nnpp, and this has stirred controversy in the country. We are hoping to know or to see where Kwakwanso will defect to. Is it the African Democratic Congress or the People's Democratic Party, PDP, or NDC? Nigeria, that was that one. Nigeria's Democratic Congress. Or Niger Delta.
That was NDC. This one is the Democratic Congress.
All right, thank you so much. Let's quickly read out what we have here. Kwakwanso resigns from Nnpp, cites political realignment. The former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Kwankwaso, has announced his resignation from the new Nigeria People's Party, citing the need for political realignment. Kwakwanso, who was the party's presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential elections, or general elections, disclosed this in a statement issued on Sunday. He said, "I wish to formally announce my resignation from the new Nigeria People's Party with immediate effect." The former governor described his exit as a difficult decision, a difficult one. noting his long-standing involvement with the party. Don't forget that recently the governor of the state decamped to the ruling All Progressives Congress. Yeah, it's all about political alignment and realignment. Political survivor. Yeah, political survivor. But in the case of Kwakwanso, you call this desperation.
It's desperation. Yes, and a desperate situation in the
desperate move.
Yes, as you can see that since APC have decided to scatter the house, hijack the governor, then you can't follow all of them. You can't follow. Follow everybody. Don't follow everybody. Know your own calculation. And if you say no, I cannot follow you to APC. Bye bye. Let me look for another angle, which I like it in that way. That's what I want. With 2027, a vibrant, opposition that will give our presidents
a tough time. How is it going to be? Obi Kwankwaso
is going to be it's going to be very, very, very tough, and that's what I've been predicting, and that's what I've been praying for. That even if this man is going to get second term, whatever, it shouldn't be on a platter of gold, or just in a way that we just think it's very, very easy. No, give him tough time.
With 32 governors in APC.
Mr. Michael, the 32 governors that you are talking about, they just have their own bloc. They don't represent me and you. That is the truth of the matter. Even out of those 32 governors, some of their followers, they may still decamp. You know, APC just finished their convention. Some of them are annoying, because APC is like a river that has full to its brim, and when the river is full, to brim, what else? The next thing is you expect flood. It will be over flooded. When you pour 4 liter of a keg inside the 35 cl, what remains? The remaining one will be overflow. So there is no way there will be no overflow in APC as we are talking now. So let's wait and see. I pray that all this cloud of political tsunami that is gathering in our political atmosphere, come together and give us a rain like Noah, that will flood every political agenda that will just flush them out of this country.
Mr. Kule, this is a season of political alignment and realignment. What would you call Kwakwanso's move? Is this a genuine alignment, a genuine realignment, or another case of political survival?
I can call it another case of political survival, because Kwankwaso was really disgraced away from that seat he was sitting on. And you know what happened? The current governors and told him that, okay, he has no space any longer. Even the Kwankwaso movement now, the current governor of Kano now, have hijacked the current Kwankwaso movement. So what I even listened from the spokesperson of Kwakwanso was how are they going to, they are trying, because there was a press conference in which they interviewed him, and he said they are going to start rebuilding from the scratch, because all the crowd now, they followed the sitting governor of Kano State. So it's a big tough situation for Kwankwaso himself, but you may not know that. But a lot of people that know that Kwankwaso has no power in Kano much again, because the power that he has now he lies on the deputy governor, and the deputy governor is hanging. He doesn't know whether he must have resigned today, because the deputy governor that is supporting Kwankwaso is the only one man mopo as it is among them now. So I think I pity Kwankwaso the way he wants to he ended this what's it called, political career, because those are the days when you mention Kwankwaso, everybody will be jittery. But the Kwankwaso we had here today is not the Kwankwaso of yesterday.
Has he really ended his political career?
I think the governor, the current governor, has diminished him as it is, the way it is. That even he's only a spokesperson that he has now. It was the spokesperson that was even saying that because there was an interview they put onto him, and he said the way it is now, they have to rebuild the Kwankwaso movement again. So I think it's so saddening but that is where he wants to find himself. He found himself. So to me, Kwankwaso grooved, and he has to, because Tinubu helped him a lot. they had to, there was a time Tinubu gave him a space under APC, that it wasn't APC then, for him to contest to the presidency. But quite unfortunate, it was during Buhari era, all of them contested. Buhari came first, Kwankwaso came second, and what happened? What else again? They showed the house of fellowship to you, and you betrayed Tinubu. And look at what he's saying now. Kwankwaso is just a lifeless politician now. Let that, take it or leave it.
Femi, does his move confirm to us that Nnpp was just a temporary vehicle for his political ambition? He has dumped the party. He said, according to report, he said to join the African Democratic Congress. Ule said he has ended his career.
No, his career has not ended. What really happened is that majority of Nigeria politicians, they have turned themselves to political wanderers. They don't know where they are going to. So wherever they see, they will just branch. And if they see that, that tsunami is coming here again, then they dump the boats. They can dump the boats at any moment. I've forgotten the name of the chairman of Nnpp. He has come out this morning that, Kwakwanso, they are going, but Nnpp still remain. And he said he wishes him best of luck. But you should remember that in case you don't get what you are looking for in that place, don't come back home. Don't come back.
As the leader of the party?
He's not.
He's former.
He's former leader of the party. The party is there. Nnpp. He was not the one that funded it. Yeah, the party was there. It was just a political sojourn that it just made him to go to that place. So, and after you have seen that place cannot contain him again, the governor has left the place, and that is where money can come out. When you have at least governor of Kano, little money can come from you. But this time around, that alignment is no longer there. I think the source of income may be very, very, it's strange. So what you are saying now is that Kwankwaso, I like that move he made, because you cannot remain in that place in a sinking boat and you think you will be relevant. That's the place it can be relevant now. And if God will now have it, we now have Obi, Kwankwaso. Let me tell you, the fire of Kwakwanso will automatically be rekindled in Kano if we have Obi Kwankwaso, if they can pick that ticket. Because no matter what, that means the first presidential slot is coming to Kano, and that will awakening. Maybe even
you are the one predicting.
I'm the one predicting, but because I may be predicting right. Why? Because somebody like Kwankwaso will not dump that place for APC. For ADC.
Will you like to deputize Obi?
Yes, he has agreed with to that one long time ago. Kwankwaso himself
officially.
Yes, he has come out. He has come out that if they want to make him, he's ready to be vice to Obi. He has made it the assassin very long time ago. He said, although he feel like he's more politically, mature than Obi and popular than Obi, but if the alignment will come that he is going to be deputy to Obi.
Someone that said the other time that the North will do this, the North will do that if he tried to deputize Obi. At some point, he said
that the North will.
Yeah, they will condemn him. They will do this. They will do that if he tries to deputize Obi.
You see, all Nigeria politicians. One thing that
not willing to deputize Obi.
One thing that is peculiar to all Nigeria politicians is that they can say A in the morning, and in the afternoon they can say B. So one of those things. When you think you can do something alone and you reconsider later, well, there's nothing he can do. What can Kwakwanso, except Kwakwanso want to be deceiving himself? Can he unilaterally win Nigeria presidency from Nnpp? It's not. The answer is no. And this time around, the timing is not favorable for any northerner at this time. We are talking about South now. So if he is somebody that has that's very good in calculation, you should know that the best thing for him is to become vice presidential candidate to Obi. How they want to, just that's why I don't know how they want to.
I'm sorry, Kule, like you said earlier on, this is a fresh political realignment ahead of 2027 election, and there has been this rumor of Obi-Kwankwaso ticket. Can Obi-Kwankwaso ticket end the ambition of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Yes, I can say it.
Said yes, it can.
No, I say yes. I want to just like that topic.
Sorry, I thought you said yes to end.
Yeah, I've been waiting. I've been waiting. The team up you are saying with Kwankwaso and Obi that is the handwork of Obasanjo, President Obasanjo.
Wow.
Because first of all, he has made sure that Atiku will not be able to contest the presidency with any one of them. And now Obasanjo now thought of it that, okay, let me bring my political son and for them to contest that elections. And that is why the people are now saying Kwankwaso and Obi coming together. But Kwankwaso and Obi coming together, I see them moving nowhere as it is, because the crowd is not too much there. The Kwankwaso movement has been diminished by the current governor of Kano. So to me, I think they will have to sweat and try a lot before they can even get that seat on because the owner of the seat is not tired. He's not yet tired, so he's still working, and he still want to keep on working to rebuild Nigeria and to have a renewed hope for Nigeria.
What I'm trying to say is that people that went to to invite Kwankwaso to their camp, they know what they are talking about. Kwankwaso, we also do his own. There is no how Kwankwaso still has, some supporter in the north up to this moment, and they are talking about ADC here. And look at another person, somebody like Erufai. Erufai believe in, choosing somebody from south. They have been saying that somebody must come from south. So when Kwakwanso and we have Kwakwanso from northwest, Erufai from northwest, I think you understand. Then Obi from south, Obasanjo from south. Then tell me the chance of Atiku. Is it in the north? Is it the only north that is going to rely upon? So even both in primary now and secondary election, Atiku need to sit down and think again about what is going to happen in the primary. And even the ESCO that he want to rely upon, they have issue with the ESCO now. The leg of David Mark is shaking, and the Aregbesola leg too is shaking. So I think at this moment, if they can gather momentum, they can also attack the ADC, and they will choose the candidate of Kwakwanso and Obi can fly.
All right, let me rush to the comment section. Olatuji Officer, good morning to you. He says the founder abandoned the ship. What a shame. Anthem is here. Say good morning to everybody.
Yeah, good morning
to you too, Anthem. And he says Kwakwanso was pictured with Aregbesola, so he's going to ADC, of course.
Yes.
Was pictured. He was seen with Aregbesola. Yes. All right. Anthem says a coalition of failures. Coalition of failures. That's what he says. Until then. Yes. Until then. All right, Olatuji goes on. Nothing to do with APC. The opposition party should learn how to play politics. And Ogudimi is asking you something. Ask me if his son scored 32 out of 36. Will he say he failed? He said we should ask you if your son
you are
32 out of 36.
These are our elder brothers sometimes. They usually be funny. 36 is just what you are calculating here. 36 out of whatever. That's not what you are calculating. You are calculating electricity. How far is it? You are calculating security. How far is it? Yesterday, as you are talking, they still attacking Jos. You know how many people they still don't know how many people who are killing Jos as you are talking now. They just say maybe 10 or something. They don't know the body. They don't know the organization that came to Jos. Whether Lakurawa or we have them so many. So the Omakosa or Mahmuda, we don't know the one that come. We have them so many that even the one attack, we will not know the one that's doing. Or which I don't know which area Mr. President want to use to campaign. Or is he the one to still repeat the matter of I will improve your electricity. What you have not seen the result. You are calculating about 32 governors. What concerns me about 32 governors? I don't feeding me. It's those 32 governors that are feeding me. That's politics, and we leave politics for the politician.
All right, we'll move to another viewer here. APC will surely win the next election come 2027. This is from Olatuji Officer. And it goes on. Kwakwanso as the deputy to Obi, that will never happen. Obi will never win the ADC ticket as well.
Who says so now? Are you God? Can't you see? Okay, if you now win it, if you win it, can you say this Kwakwanso will eventually end up in ADC? You know how many times Tinubu, Yabihari, Kwakwanso wants to decamp. Kwakwanso, do you believe that Kwakwanso will decamp to ADC today? Who says so? Who say until the end of the we see the end of the thing, we cannot say he cannot pick the ADC ticket. Who says so?
Mike, all these people, they may have their says, but they cannot have their way. They may struggle to have their says. They cannot have their way where APC is standing now, because APC now, I think, is the biggest party now in Nigeria, if not in Africa now. Everybody in the world now. So why a rat, I mean, let me say a church rat that's just coming up as a party will now want to contest with the Goliath of politics in this. Don't let us blame about the insecurity. Tell me, insecurity is a collective things of which citizens likewise.
We would have said that one. It is opposition that is there. Did we do like this in 2015 when we wanted to remove Jonathan? Do you realize that it was a collective effort? There are not a lot of people that unseat Jonathan.
Let me tell you how the Jonathan issue came into being. When Jonathan was about to contest, if you remember, he said he was son of poor man. He doesn't have shoe. He has no shoe. He has when I see after my president, he started using Gucci, Ferrari, entering Ferrari cars, entering all those sort of things. I said, look at this governor. He's a scammer governor. And he now started mixing himself with all these women that they don't have anything to offer them. You could remember the Stella Odua and the other lady that is facing the trial is in UK now. All of them are just surrounding him, that they want to just have the eyes of Jonathan.
My point is that it's our collective responsibility to provide security in Nigeria in 2015. We don't see it like that. We condemn the president that was there, directed that you failed, and I was part of people that said, do you know my comparison in 2015? I said I compare Jonathan to Earthworm, and I compare Buhari to a lifeless snake. That a lifeless snake, people will still fear of it more than Earthworm. That's how I do my comparison. Not know that Buhari himself was a full. So until we see the thing. So now, if to say we all see it in that way, Nigeria will not find ourselves in this situation that we see security as our collective problem, and we want to solve it collectively. Maybe we will be able to solve it before this time around. Immediately we have the security, this opposition, then they politicize it. They run to America. They use every method. America refused to sell weapons to a city president that want to fight insurgent. So you always politicize everything. So this time around, you cannot be telling me that it's our collective responsibility. It is the responsibility of government.
Mr. President will not come from Aso Rock to come and take care of your security in your house.
To say is
the security in your house.
Try as much as possible to say something like that.
Not all the thing you see all the time you say. Because your head may be cut off.
No, he's a whistleblower.
I don't know the whistle. I don't know where he is coming from. But my issue is this: if to say we are okay tomorrow now, if Tinubu go and we have another opposition and we have this kind of insecurity, we then have been saying it's our collective responsibility. If Tinubu was in opposition and we have this kind of insecurity, would Tinubu have agreed that it's our collective responsibility that don't blame the Mr. President? He will have shouted the loudest noise. He will have made some of the go and look at some of the commentary against Jonathan now when Jonathan was there. Go and look at it now. But you always the issue that you cannot go back. You are the one that you You are the king of go back. 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 You are the one that you always go back when we are talking about it. They looted our under Jonathan. You go to back whenever you wish to go back. When I go back, they started going back. So you choose to go back whenever you want to go back. Now me too that I'm going back when I choose to go back. Please don't have problem with that. You always go back. That the problem we are facing today is not Tinubu that started it. It has been there for a long time, and I agree with you. So also I can also go back. The same way I think opposition don't handle their opposition very well. Go to Israel. Do you know what opposition said in Israel? He said, if America stop that war, Netanyahu, please don't stop. Continue and deal with our enemy. That is how to do opposition with vision. Have a common goal. In South Africa, when America started having issue with with South Africa, opposition come and say, okay, you cannot be bullying us. We are South Africa. Opposition, if it is Nigeria opposition will come and say, you see, his government is very, very clueless, very, very useless. Look at how America is embarrassing us. Do you know, it's not that I'm supporting maybe one party or the other. The same way current opposition, they are doing the same thing. Somebody just asked Obi question recently that you want to govern Nigeria, but you started demarketing a nation you say you want to govern. No, the same error those people committed that time. Now you still want to be doing the same thing. When we have issue, let everybody know that this is an issue. Don't politicize it. When we have issue with the security, don't politicize it. Make sure that all hands on the people want to okay, they don't know APC or PDP. They don't know anybody. They don't know anybody. So that is the issue. We know that it's our common whatever, but you yourself, when you are in opposition, that's why you usually say.
I thank you for you to accept that. I want to just thank you for that. Again, let me just say it, and I'd say it the way it is. You see, the politics we are playing in this country now is a dirty politics. It's a tribal politics. Whether you like it or not, I can tell you wholeheartedly, the coalition that, as they say, somebody is somebody is repairing house, and somebody is destroying house. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, the insecurity in Nigeria, you can't put the blame game wholeheartedly on the president, because we ourselves, we need to be upright and see who are our neighbor, who are our next neighbor, and the whole thing will still go to our what's it called, the kings, our KBC, our all these things, Ugwe, or what they call. Then all of them have to come together to secure their area, because every day stranger is entering Lagos. Every day stranger is entering my state, which is Osun. Every day stranger is entering all facets of this country. But are you asking where are they coming from? Who are you people? We slept in slumber, and we're now waking up that the president will be doing all these things for us. The president is fighting the war, the more war already on the ground, and in which the foreign country are supporting him. America is supporting him, UK is supporting him, France is supporting him. If somebody is so bad, they will not even, and so just of recent, the EU, they brought a whole lot of money for Nigerian entrepreneurs to work on. And if the good is the president is having from all this what's it called, the European Union is more or less more accolades for him that he's doing well. And it's yes.
Some people are still on ground. Let's quickly move down to another topic. Those who've defected from PDP are like Peter Obi. This is coming from the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, and he also said that they've taken back the People's Democratic Party from people who defected from that party to other parties. Now, let's quickly read out what he said. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Mr. Nyesom Wike, yesterday declared that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has been taken back by loyal members, blasting defectors and asserting control of the party. He also took a swipe at the opposition figures ahead of the 2027 general elections. Now, he likened those who defected from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to Mr. Peter Obi. Why did he compare defectors?
You know, Mr. Michael, you have shown that the only person that is giving them sleepless nights is Peter Obi. Yes, is it only Peter Obi that left the party? That's
why he's comparing defectors to.
That is the problem of Wike now. You know, Wike.
These people are their reasons for defecting to other
people will have known who is giving them sleepless nights. Whenever they want to drop their whatever, they will mention Obi. Without Obi, they will not be able to see anything. It's Obi that is their problem. Obi is the thorn in their flesh. They know that if this man can get ADC ticket, they are going to have a problem. They know that, we're very sure. And so that is their nightmare. And whenever they want to, talk, or they want to liken any negative thing, or they want to pass any negative comment, place it on Obi. Obi is the problem. Is Atiku not yet? How many times has Atiku left PDP, go to APC, left PDP and come back, and it's now in ADC? Why can't Wike mention Atiku name? Why is it Obi? You will have known their problem that it is Obi. They know that the moment Atiku get that ticket, no election in 2027, no competition for Asiwaju. It is only Obi that can give Asiwaju tough time now, based on timing and calculation. The moment Obi get that ticket, Tinubu know that every road to lead to southeast has been blocked, and it will affect south, even southwest. Yeah, some people will vote for Obi. No, if Obi get the ticket, Kwankwaso will walk from northwest. Atiku, with the little work he can do from that place, okay, they will get it. They are going to give Tinubu tough time in 2027, and that's why they are having sleepless night. That's why they can't sleep, and they have to measure Obi at everything they want to do. Is Obi not even better than Wike that stay inside the house and destroy the house? Yes. If Wike has left the PDP will have known that Wike is no longer there. But Wike stay in PDP and he was destroying it. Wike stay in PDP and he was supporting another, candidate from outside. Wike stay in PDP. He gave APC 5 local government in Abuja, his own party. He put it under. So I don't know what Wike is talking about. I think it's Obi that is giving them sleepless nights.
Is Wike right to have compared Obi to PDP defectors? Is he right? Why that kind of narrative?
Yeah,
I thought Obi defected to ADC because of the internal crisis that was going on in Labour Party.
Okay, pardon me to start from where Obi goes. Obi has been moving from one party to another party. Dirty Ahmed, that they both formed that, what's it called, Labour. Dirty Ahmed is still holding on to Labour Party. And Dirty Ahmed now has no respect for Obi any longer. I can tell you wholeheartedly, Dirty Ahmed has no respect. And when somebody started jumping from one party to another party, it has no value, it will have no value. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, the party that Obi belongs to, you still like get some women that are still standing forth that they will still be in that party. Labour, and Labour will not die. But why is Obi Mr. Gregory, why is he jumping all around? And Ojukwu, I think part of Ojukwu, don't let me say maybe Ojukwu make a statement that is affecting Obi now, because Ojukwu was telling Obi, move, just stay in that party Abga that you are, and that is what Soludo is following now. A lot of them don't know.
Don't stay with Gregory.
You say what? Gregory.
I said you have never told the story very well.
Gregory. How many Gregory? You know, he said Gregory. I don't allow this party to die. No, Ojukwu was there. I was watching.
Yes, live.
Oh, yeah, live. The
Abga is still there,
but is it the leader of the Abga?
It's not
Ojukwu handed over the leadership to Obi, and Obi just do what? When Ojukwu died, they did the burial, and he got japa. I think don't let me call Obi a name that maybe is what's it called, 419 politicians. I will just say I'm so sorry to say that, but why? When your leader was telling you, let us build our region to have a say, and Obi was jumping all around.
You can call him any name you like. Me too, I'm calling Tinubu the name I like. That doesn't define him. So you call him now doesn't define him.
Political prostitute, thank you for having that. So such Obi is not, it shouldn't even be on the stake of the politicians.
Somebody asking a question here, 2004. Did Tinubu decamp before joining APC?
The Tinubu
decamp before joining the ruling All Progressive Congress.
Who formed All Progressive Congress? Who was the master commander of All Progressive Congress? Let me ask it. So at times, there's some people at the farm, even within around us here, within where we are now, they are deformed, and I could see them because all they believe is the tribal issues they always believe in, and I can see that they give it kudos to our politicians from the southeast now. I mean, a lot of them are saying the way out that is the liberation they can have through Tinubu. They have been allied together from this, but the non-state actors in that area, they are having more problems to Obi issues because all of them believe in Obi and Obi doesn't believe in them.
All right, me says Peter Obi is a paper tiger, desperate to become president, jumping parties 4 times already because he's a stranger in ADC. He knows it belongs to Atiku.
Where you don't work,
he go cry again.
Where you don't work, you cannot read. Where you don't work, you cannot run. And the Obi know all the democracy we are enjoying today going to be. With Obi, no, he was working with Abacha then. He was with Abacha wholeheartedly, and Tinubu they was leaving him out that get Tinubu dead or alive. Abacha said get Tinubu dead or alive, and Obi now is coming, want to come and have the slice of the food that he did not participate in cooking. I mean, what do you call such people? What do you call such people?
Are you saying it's a political prostitute?
It's a prostitute. I've been saying that.
Cook the Nigeria democracy. Every Nigerian fight for this democracy. Yes. Nobody spearheaded. So many people contribute.
Who spend his money?
So many.
Tinubu spend.
Bẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ contributed. Carnival contributed. So many human rights activists contributed to the democracy we are enjoying today. So nobody cannot lay claim to the struggle of democracy in Nigeria. Even Wasiu Ayinde, Common Wasiu Ayinde in that place sing about democracy. Orlando Owo sing about democracy. All of us. What of people there that always yes they were. So nobody should come and tell us here that. Then number 1, number 2, my mother usually says my mother usually said that when you are doing something, so you are doing it for yourself, you are fighting for democracy so that you can enjoy democracy alone. So that democracy is meant for you alone, for some set of people. That democracy is just some set of people that are fighting for it. So when you not die, you will carry democracy to hell for because you fight for democracy, you should all monopolize everything. All right, Cosmos says, how did Obi work with Abacha? Mr. Kunle, I don't understand you this morning. Baba Yaga also says, Mike, ask Kunle what Obi did for Abacha. I bet you he doesn't even know. I don't know why Kunle is like this. Baba Yaga on
Number 1, Baba Yaga, go back to the archive, and the other man to go back to the archive and Google when Obi was given different contracts of ports authority, and where Obi was being given a lot of projects to do, and it was through Abacha. Abacha is no more today, but we will still tell you the memory of Abacha because we are at school not too far to Abacha, which Abacha was the second what's it called? It was the one holding state for Babangida then. So I saw what went around within the Abacha and Obi then, and nobody can tell me about what happened in that time.
Will say stop all this. Kunle Dele Momodu too fought for democracy. He ran to UK, not only Tinubu.
He ran. Who took them to UK? Tinubu sold his gas station for them to survive. And some people will come here and open their mouth and be telling us
we cannot close our mouth. We will continue to open it. Bola will also fight. If he didn't fight, he not fight. Now only you fight. Now Tinubu fight. It's only Tinubu that fight for democracy. So it's only Tinubu that fight for democracy. That is rubbish.
Which positive role?
So many people fight for democracy in this country out of the fact that Dele Momodu fight for democracy when he was running away. That was when he met Tinubu also. That was when he need the help of Tinubu also. But does that mean that it's only Tinubu that fought for democracy? Stop this silly thing. This is stupidity. He's not masterminder. He's not masterminder. He's not masterminder. The way Sowore fight more than Tinubu. Yes. Sowore stood with when was Sowore popular most? After the fall of 1983, almost Yoruba fight.
Is it what you say?
When
when they are not June 12, almost Yoruba fight. Yes, Lagos State here, we fight. But you don't let Tinubu that fight. Now you are talking about Obi work with Abacha. Do you know that this Abacha you are talking about, at a particular time, him and Tinubu they work. Yes, if you don't hear, Oyinlola said, when they making Lagos State Ministry Administrator, they first of all said that they should go and choose civilian to become their deputy. And Tinubu was chosen. When they changed the narrative, that was when Tinubu started that issue. That is the number one. Number two, tell me the relationship between IBB and Tinubu, and who are not June 12 election. Is it not IBB? They are talking about Abacha. But are you forgetting the person that actually are not the June 12 election? Is there no relationship between between IBB and Tinubu? IBB celebrated that day recently. Tinubu went there or not? Is IBB the friend of democracy? What are you talking about?
On your claim that Obi worked for Abacha at some point.
Contractor, yeah, it was an
Listen to me. Let me just read this out. Peter Obi did not work for General Sani Abacha in any official or employment capacity. Instead, as a private sector trader and importer in the 1990s, he joined a group of about 50 business stakeholders who approached Abacha's regime to address severe port congestion in Lagos.
Tinker Island. So how does that mean that
had altered goods clearance and damaged the economy? Now, on ports, the congestion road, Obi was co-opted into a short-lived federal task force lasting under 4 months to help decongest ports. So how do you this claim is a charging body, and you are still telling me that it is not what is what is this is too childish. This is too childish. What are you talking about?
As of that time, the military was about to be chased out. We don't even want military as of that time. But you know, there was 1 million march. Likewise, let me reverse you back. 1 million march. Who carried out that 1 million march? Who sponsored that 1 million march? Who sponsored that 1 million march? A lot of things is on ground that we started it now.
Abacha was people are now considering, people are now comparing Abacha and Tinubu regime now. Yes, Abacha regime and Tinubu people are now comparing it. And they are now comparing the contesting of Abacha in 1988 to what Tinubu is doing now, because all the 5 parties we have in Nigeria at that time, they were all supporting Abacha. Yes, the whole Nigeria, they were supporting Abacha that he should remove khaki and wear agbada. So what are you talking about? The same way Tinubu is trying to make sure that everybody belongs to APC in Nigeria. Now what is the difference between Abacha? You just what I'm coming. So don't just come and don't just come here. Don't just come here and make Abacha to look like he's a demon. The answer is no. Abacha was a Nigerian, and whatever anybody that can work, they all have relationship with IBB. If anybody else have relationship with Abacha, there is no difference. Yes, they both work. They are both military. They are both even
Obi didn't work for Abacha for his personal gains. It was for everybody. Like the congestion of ports. Yeah, in Lagos.
The connection he had to get to Abacha.
Which connection?
Which connection?
Some people
you see, Obi has a very free time with Abacha at that time. And Abacha, Obi supported Abacha for the presidency that time. He supported him for presidency. Mike, he supported him for presidency. You know, Abacha too wanted to become president one time or the other. You remember? So Obi supported him likewise for him to come back, because my master that was feeding him there. So I can say what my brother, all these state actors, they should not present themselves as if they are state.
All right, sir. There's a viewer here. I can't get his name for now, and it says, "Morning, my brothers. Obi never worked for Abacha. What happened was that when Apapa Port was congested, Obi and 50 other businessmen helped to decongest Apapa Port free of charge. Obi was
free of charge.
I don't know. Nobody can. Even if it's going to be his interest, it's not from Abacha.
That was just coming up. He hasn't made money like this before. Then he wasn't made money the way he made money now. So what was his interest for them just to do free job for? I beg a ball. I can't. See the guy you are talking about. Abacha, you are talking. My school is just around this place.
Can you calm down for me to finish reading this? All right, sir. Can you allow me read? The viewer continues and he says, I am aware of this because my father was involved. He said he is aware of this because his father was involved. At that point in time, both of them
they chop money, but Nigerian money.
For the work, Obi never knew Abacha. Personally, that's what he's writing here. Okay, this is Mr. Ike. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, from a Caribbean island.
Thank you. Mr. Sorry. If Obi himself has now given us what led to Abacha pointing to go and arrange Tinker Island. He said when they reach that place, when they want to have meeting with Abacha, that this place has been congested. He said he was the one that was speaking. And Abacha looked and he said, you that you are speaking, I give you the responsibility. I give you that assignment. Go and oversee how they are going to decongest that place. But that is going to be free. I can't ascertain that one because Abacha himself is a good spender. No, and I know that.
Let us now look at the relationship between Abacha and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay. As of then, so let us see what went down between both of them. We've read out Obi's. Okay. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the late General Sani Abacha never had an open formal political alliance, but their relationship in the 90s was complicated and politically opportunistic rather than clearly adversarial or fully collaborative. So he himself, okay, after the annulment of the June 12, 1993 12th presidential election, Tinubu reportedly approached Abacha to seek an appointment as a commissioner in Lagos State. He approached him. Come closer, Kule. Are you getting me now? To seek an appointment as a commissioner in Lagos State. When this bid allegedly failed, he is said to have shifted to joining the pro-June 12 struggle, aligning with the National Democratic Coalition, that's NADECO, and other groups that opposed Abacha's military regime. Publicly, Tinubu later positioned himself as part of the opposition to Abacha's dictatorship, especially through his association with the June 12 movement and MK Abiola's camp. Now, I don't want to go far.
Okay, so, Mike, can you give me
because his ambition failed.
Yes, let me tell you, this narrative I now joined. I hear it from Prince Olagosoye himself. He said he has, before Tinubu was popular like this, he said he has his document. He said when they appointed him as a Lagos State Minister Administrator, they wanted to be using civilian to serve as maybe as a vice to every military administrator. But when that plan failed, when that arrangement failed, Tinubu went ahead to join NADECO. Yeah, that's what making.
So at that point, who was fighting for the public?
Who was fighting for the public? Let me tell you, this same Tinubu you're looking at, I work for him.
Who was working in the interest of the public at that point? So is it somebody that decongested, that approached Abacha in order to decongest the port in Lagos, or somebody that approached him because he wanted to become commissioner in Lagos State?
Wanted to become commissioner. Is there anything wrong if you want to become commissioner? No. Let me land. You see, Tinubu.
Someone who approached him because he wanted to become commissioner, and somebody who joined 50 businessmen to decongest. So
don't they make money? Mike, don't they make money? Don't they make money? You cannot know. These are secret, what's it called? Secret issues.
You are telling me Jankara, they are telling you all this Jankara news where they give us say this congested airport. Man, don't let them tell us.
Don't let them brainwash me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They will now work for free. Mikey.
Oh no.
They will now work for free. Mikey.
Oh my God.
Don't let them number you, please.
The truth of the matter is that
you don't like money.
Abacha was a military head of state that time, and there was no crime, and there is no crime in working with him to solve our problem. That why will you work for free now? Why will you work for free? What are the logical for once now?
When you now say it, why you really work for free?
No point in this one.
No get point.
Okay, why you not say Obi
When I'm bringing out the atrocity,
you don't know
which
atrocity? Which atrocity?
Joining people to the they enjoy Nigerian money and anytime you swallow Nigerian money, you are part of it. That is not even your. I mean, forget that. We know how it comes. You know, I stay around Abacha.
I never call you.
You know, Abacha always have a list.
But on this, you see,
my school is not too far there. Abacha has a list from the Yoruba Hangu, from the Igbo extraction, all of them. The bad guys, we would want to eliminate. We want to. And you know, let us go to Abacha issue again. He's dead. He's dead.
You know how many good people.
You know, so to me.
You know how many good people that they have eliminated during this administration
era. We have a very bad military era.
So it was because Abacha didn't support him to become commissioner in Lagos State. That's why John Adeko.
Yes, now let me not tell you.
Okay.
You know who trained Tinubu?
I'm not talking about.
I just want to the beginning of Tinubu policy.
That was the reason he joined Nadeko now.
To criticize the administration of Abacha. Shehu Musa Yar'Adua was the tutor of
he aligned with Nadeko to criticize the administration.
Because the renewal of commissioner an activist from Ossex. Are you aware?
All right, thank you so
much.
He
has been an activist.
Yeah.
So, Michael, let me respond to
Thank you for saving me from Mr. Kule.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for saving him from Mr. Kule.
Okay, the global analyst.
Mr. Mike, good morning, sir. God bless you. I like the way you handle it. You deal with two of them. They brought out their real intent to the public. And I'm sure they enjoy two of them. Both have their points. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Yes.
Adibayo.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Thanks for having me.
All right. Kwakwanso Obi ticket is what is going on now.
Yes.
How genuine is that?
Mr. Mike, I don't see.
Will it end Tinubu's re-election?
Mr. Mike, in the first place, I stand to be corrected though. I stand to be corrected at the end of the day. But I don't see that ticket coming to reality. Obi ticket of ADC, I don't see it coming to reality. And I have my reasons for saying that. That Atiku, whom you know, that Atiku you see, is a man who doesn't compromise when it comes to presidential tickets. Remember, Atiku, when he wanted to secure presidential tickets against Jonathan in 2015, I couldn't secure it. He moved away from PDP with 5 governors and caused the loss of Jonathan at the general election. In 2019, he came back to PDP, he got the ticket, he picked Obi as vice. 2023, he came back again, he got the ticket again. That's 2 times he got the ticket. It was as a result of Atiku's interest in contesting for presidential election again, presidential primaries of PDP 2023. That is why Obi moved out of PDP to Labour, because he know Atiku will surely see contest in 2023. He contested in 2019, he picked the ticket, he picked Obi as vice. He know he will still surely contest 2023. And Obi know he cannot stand him. That's why he left PDP to Labour. Contrary to what people believe that was Wike that pushed Obi out. No, it was Atiku that pushed Obi out of PDP 2023. So Atiku has been somebody who doesn't joke with presidential ticket of any party. On 2 occasions he has won it. In ADC and in APC, when he lost, he left them. Against Jonathan, he made Jonathan lost the presidential election. And now, when he could not get hold of PDP in 2023 after he lost the general election, when Makinde Wike and the rest, 14 from taking control of PDP 2023 after election, he now moved to form what so-called coalition, of which is only for his personal interest. And Obi should have known that this is a man who does not compromise when it comes to presidential tickets of any party when he's seeking for. For Obi to have left the party where he was so much celebrated to go and join Atiku in that place, I'm telling you, it's a mirage. It's a somebody who is chasing shadow instead of reality. Some things I'm following up on that ADC ticket, ADC primaries. I started to be corrected. I'm not God who knows everything. I'm using my, what I've been able to be schooled with the information I've gathered through my study and everything to tell you that when it comes to that presidential primaries of ADC, I see Atiku picking that ticket against Obi. Now, another reason is that Obi, who is being sponsored by Obasanjo against Atiku, that means if Atiku allow Obi's ambition to be realized over against him, then Obasanjo has achieved his aim. Because Obasanjo is dead. See now, no, not my life. This man become a president. So it's always in opposition to whoever Atiku is. He never support Atiku cause. If Atiku is on this side, Obasanjo will be on the left hand side. So it will be a big challenge for Atiku to see Obasanjo winning the battle over him, So I see Atiku fighting hardest to make sure that he wins that ticket. Number 3, when you check the so-called primaries, the registration of their members in the parties, in their party, the so-called registration that I just concluded now. Check the numbers of people that register in that party in the northern region compared to the south. Obi state, they recorded 20-something thousand. When Atiku in Adama recorded over 200,000. Check other regions. I told you somebody, maybe I should have time to send it. No, I told you. I was on that platform where the guy was reading the list. I said maybe you should send it to you. You see the figure already. If they go for primaries already now, except Atiku decide to step down. And I don't see Atiku as a kind of person who will step down when it comes to presidential matter. Atiku does not joke. He doesn't play to the gallery. He's a man that mean business when it comes to that. I don't see him succumbing to Obi. So even the number of party members, if they said all the party members should vote for that black candidate, Atiku has already has edge on that. Well, not anything can happen. I don't know, but going by the information available, I don't see that ticket flying. Even Kwakwanso that came to this now, from my own sources of information I followed, they say he has dropped that VP condition. That VP condition, he has dropped it because he came to, because the man want to deputize. Are you sure he's going to pick the ticket? If he's insisting I'm a bad president, as the man sure picking the ticket in the first place. So what's the point of drop a guy if you want to work with us? Come. So number 1, I don't even see, like I said, I started correctly. I'm not good. I don't see possibility of that ticket come to reality. Yes, Atiku has got some ground. Atiku will not be opposition for Obi and take away from him. Atiku is old. Obi is still younger. Atiku has less than a year to campaign for the presidency. Obi is still young. Obi is still Obi. Wait for me, let me do my own. He is still young. Come and queue after me. So I don't see Atiku. He's not a kind of man that joke with presidential ticket from any party. He's a serious contender and he knows how to play the game. He has gotten his ticket on 2 occasions. Obi has never contested for presidential primaries. The only time he did was some consensus on true labor. And it was Atiku that pushed us of that PDP 2023. But now Atiku will contest again.
All right, Sam, still coming back to you. OJ. Adebayo.
Yes.
Obi-Kwankwaso ticket is what Nigerians have been yearning for. They've been clamoring for it. Today, as we have it, Kwakwanso has dumped Nnpp. We don't know if he will be joining the African Democratic Congress. Now, if the alliance works out, if it eventually works, don't you think it's a done deal? The 2027 election is a done deal for the African Democratic Congress and a failed deal for the ruling All Progressives Congress?
Well, it is a failed deal for the African Congressional Party, which is the ADC. Okay, not a failed deal to the APC. In the sense that looking at like what my co-analyst have just said, Obi influence in the east. How many registration did they have from the eastern part of Nigeria? okay, that will go along with him. And looking at his quality as a leader, even while he was in Labour Party, you know, Obi he grooved in while he was a strong candidate in Labour Party, because he has really failed to coordinate the crisis and to manage the crisis and the situation in Labour Party there. That is number one. Then the number two part is looking at Kwankwaso himself. He's a great politician, and like I said, all politicians are desperate as well. Desperate of power, desperate of securing powers and position and ruling. So both of them merging together on a more honest part, I wouldn't say they are not going to be a challenge. You know, they are a strong, marketable and sellable party, you know, to challenge the APC. But I will tell you, like somebody just tweeted, out of 36, and you have 32, and you say that person have not won. He has won. He has won. To me, in any time, any day, I don't see the ADC stopping the APC come 2027.
And why didn't Jonathan win when he had more states than the opposition?
And Jonathan is
president.
It's not a strategy. It's not a good strategy. He does not strategize well. He's not a game player. He does not understand the game.
So Tinubu is a game player.
He's a game player. He understands how the ball is being rolled in the court. He understands how to play the ball in the court.
What you said now?
Yes.
He's a game player.
Well, I mean, political game player. All politicians are game player. All politicians are game player. When you look at the Americans' election, you need to be a talking type. Yeah, you need to talk reality and you need to talk sense into their ear. You need to tell them what you are in for, what you can offer. You know, them believe in you talking. And if you are not, if you are not vocal, you know, if you are not articulated in your talking, in your analysis, in your calculation, you know, they won't believe you. So when I say Tinubu is a game player, political game player, you understand the game, you understand how the ball is being played. You cannot compare Tinubu to other people. And looking at Atiku factor and Kwankwaso and Obi, looking at those two people's factor, anytime, any day, I always tell you, when we talk about political high ranking, we cannot compare Atiku to Obi. Atiku is far ahead of Obi anytime, any day. Atiku is far ahead of Kwankwaso anytime, any day. Anytime, any day. We talk about Kwankwaso that just control one state party, you know, one state party, and even the Obi is one state party. The 2023 election, why it was even opportunity to pull a little crowd to make a little statement was due to the crisis going on within the APC level, and still on C, they are unable to even defeat APC as at then. You know, so anytime I don't see Atiku stepping down for Kwankwaso and Obi, no, I don't see him stepping down for any of them, because number one, he understands the game more than them, he can spend more than them. But when we talk about politics, it's all about game of interest, game of number, game of spending. Obi is I don't want to call him stingy politician. You understand me? He knows how to pretend very well. He does not spend money. He doesn't spend money. I can tell you some example that happened in some polling booths during 2023 election. Even while their party agents, you know, they are facing some challenges. You know, they are not being taken care of. They are not being taken care of. Such party member, such party agent, they are being gripped up to this moment. So you don't expect such people again to follow Obi that has failed to manage his Labour Party very well, to bring them together even while there's crisis, to settle this crisis. So now we move down to ADC. And you move down to ADC. Obi is the smallest politician among all the political high ranking, the names we have in ADC. So how will Obi now expect all of them to step down and be loyal to him in ADC? Obi is just following himself all around. Obi is a political fly that is flying all around, tasting all sorts of mess, all sorts of shit and wounds. He does not understand the game of politics how it's being played. He does not understand that.
Tinubu that understands the game of politics.
300 million
and that's why he lacks ideology and consistent principle, according to what you said.
He never liked ideology.
You said he's a political game player, and that's what it implies.
No.
That's the meaning.
That is your own conclusion. That is what it concludes to be. When I say he's a game player, all politicians are game player. They equally have their political logic, their political interests
on
which
winning.
they play.
On winning.
Not just focusing on winning alone.
His own ambition is not clear ideology, it's not governance.
It is a clear ideology. It is
so that's the meaning.
No.
A political game player.
He's not a political gambler. He's not a political gambler. No, it's my word. I can defend my word. I can break it down. I can merge it together again. Okay. When I say he's a political gamer, Okay, I understand my when I see is a political gamer. He understand when to make move and when not to make move. He understand when to make political speech and when not to make a political speech. That's calculation. Right. He understand when to make relationship with you, when to make a relationship with A and B when it is more necessary and more important in political session. Do you understand me? Compared to people like Obi and Kwankwaso. You cannot compare those three parties together. Anytime, any day, Ashwajula met Tinubu, they made the great and the best politician in the east of Africa, in the east of Nigeria, anytime, any day. You look, he studied his assistant where he started from, the people who are his mentor.
For me, a political game player focuses on personal advantage.
If he focus on personal interest, if he focus on personal advantage or political power, do you know that go and study Ashwajula met Tinubu? He built human resources. He developed human resources. He invested more on humans, on human being.
Right, I'm still coming back to you. King Joe Ogba is here with us, and he says good morning to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Also, the Palace of the Palace. Good morning to you. You're welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful Monday morning. All right, King Joe Ogba says, Mike, tell Kule that he's making me happy this morning by trying to defend Tinubu, which is very difficult to defend. It's very, very difficult because he says Kule looks stressful afterwards. You are also you tried defending Tinubu last week. That was on Saturday. Yes. That was a serious argument between Shuma and Adebayo.
Mr.
called me. I'm coming. Okay, he goes on. Yes, King Yorba. Please tell Olagide that there is a consultation going on in the north for Atiku to step down for Obi and Kwakwanso. Yes, for Atiku to step down for Obi and Kwakwanso. Atiku has agreed to that talk. Okay. That's why Kwakwanso is defecting.
Mr. Mike, I said initially, I stand to be corrected. I'm talking from the point of whom I know Atiku to be, and nobody can force me on that.
And he's talking.
Excuse me, Mr.
Based on the consultation that is
going on. He's talking based on his points on information he knows.
Okay.
Yes, he cannot sway me from my point, from my conviction. No, right. It's not possible. I respect his conviction. He should respect my own too.
He's respecting.
Oh, good. I'm talking from my own point of conviction that man Atiku I know. He's a man he doesn't play together.
We never get to see his ambition.
No, he has never done so. He's a man that means business. He has done it 2 or 3 times. The only time Obi has got the presidential ticket has been only by consensus. And I'm telling you another point where I don't know. I said it may be, and I've said this several that yes, anything can happen. But based on my own conviction personally, I'm proved wrong by Atiku stepping down. Otherwise, if Atiku didn't step down, if he go ahead long and contest, he's winning the ticket. I've just given some statistics now. Go and check the membership of parties in the register across state and see what is the percentage in South is where Obi hail from to the northern part where Atiku hail from. So if Atiku is going to go along, no problem. And I'm saying if you are going to say that, that's where Obi can only pick the ticket. And I've even told you, Kwakwanso has even dropped based on what your information. I read in daily and post. Kwakwanso has even dropped that ambition, that condition of vice presidency. He has even dropped it before he came to the ADC because they have told you can't come and be given a condition. No, if you are coming, come. If you don't come, stay. He has even dropped that condition among the vice president. No. So it depends on whom, it depends on your sources of information, hold on to it. I'm holding on to my own. So but I'm telling you, if Atiku eventually step down.
So what would be the role of Kwakwanso in ADC?
If Atiku eventually then step down for Obi to pick ticket, then Atiku will also have a role to play in picking the vice president. Once he doesn't pick Kwakwanso, we almost have an interest now.
Atiku will have interest in
vice. What? So they ask him to step down, I will go home empty-handed. Is that not in politics?
Will it be a watchdog?
Is that not politics? He will be given his slot of vice presidency. Whom he wants. If he doesn't pick Kwakwanso, what then happens? Mr. Mike, it's a mirage. It's a chasing of shadow.
Absolutely.
What I'm confused, except the alternative happen, Atiku step down, which I don't foresee. I'm still saying I'm still going to be assistant to be proved wrong.
What if eventually Kwakwanso becomes the vice to Obi? What will you come here to say.
That's what I'm saying. I stand corrected now. Later, I'm not so rich. I'm not 100% rigid.
How will you come back here to say that?
Of course, now the final outcome.
Because you are saying it as if it will
never
never
Mr. Mike, I'm giving no. Mr. Mike, I'm putting my words in discussion. I'm applying question to my words. I said my words. I'm saying discussion. I'm saying that if Atiku step down for Obi, I'm saying if Atiku step down for Obi, then the case is free. Number two, I said Atiku will be given the chance to produce vice president. Then in case if he doesn't produce Obi, Kwakwanso, if he produce somebody else of his choice, will Obi not accept it? Number three, and I also told you, Obasanjo going on to stand in the way of Atiku, always opposing Atiku anywhere Atiku is to become to be ticket. It's another factor that Atiku now allow the list of Obasanjo to prevail over him. As I don't see Atiku doing that, I don't see Atiku. He's succumbing to that trend. So I still see Atiku.
If Atiku is a shallow-minded person, if Atiku is a shallow-minded person, that is when you will see it as if Obasanjo is trying to like bring him down. This is a simple arithmetic that we need to understand. If you are saying way back 2023 or before 2023, the scenario we have now, people in charge now, their heads are up now. It's not like before, and that's what I want you to know. If Atiku has been coming out to show that he never settled for less with our presidency, not anymore. We grow every day compared to 2018, 2019, 2023 till this very moment. The popularity is no more there, and if the northern elders or leaders are coming together, how can we do talking to Atiku? Because Atiku knows that what if only Atiku is working for the president, that is where we say that what Atiku he has to win the primary ticket. If he win the primary ticket, he's going to win. Maybe he'll be the president of his household. Because when you look, you see, politics is not about alone you having money or whatsoever. That is that what politics is about numbers. And who has the numbers? Who has the popularity? It's about what the people want, what the public wants. The country is in a big chaos, and we need to rescue the country from any tyrant leadership. You understand? So, and what is the way forward? Even a small child knows that what. If Atiku is in the right sense, we know that it might be difficult, but governing Nigeria is not anybody's birthright. Governing Nigeria is supposed to be about what? Making Nigeria better and letting us to be proud of the country. And which way can we participate in making Nigeria better? It's about what? Settling for who can actually do the chances of getting there. If Atiku get there now, okay, what do you want to do different? Because when you look at the numbers now, who are the people that the Nigerian people are saying that they should come? And they're the one that make it be a northern tunnel, a southern tunnel. But as it is now, it can never be a northern person now. They did it like that. We have not right to that extent whereby they will do a Nnpp election. Anybody will just vote the candidate of choice. But it is now we can't have a northern person. Now who is this other person that is there? Is it Amechi wanted or who knows Amechi? Who is Amechi? In this game, in this field now, he's nowhere to be found here. So nobody is saying that Atiku, Peter Obi is the Messiah or so, but no. But we need to end this chain of we are the one there. Nobody is above me. If I'm speaking, nobody you will speak. It's our boss that is there, and people start misbehaving. So now, as it is now, let Peter Obi as the party wants, and who is in best chance to actually advise Peter Obi is the glaring. It's not about saying, fine, Atiku cannot just hold his arms. If he has been saying, okay, bro, can you just step down for? Even though he's not going to, even though they didn't tell him, it's obvious. If you do agree say you win, that means what? You will still not have the betterment of Nigeria at heart, because you will not lose, you will not win the election.
Repeat the same mistake.
Yes, even before 2023, that same miscalculation, you will still be getting it. So who is more popular that will pull more crowd? You need a strong. Who is more strong? In northern person. So Atiku we have another thing. Yes. So Atiku we have another. There are a lot of things that they can use to settle. At what age? You get. But after we will give you this. There are always a lot of slots. If it's to present governors in the many state or whatsoever in coming election, whatsoever, they can give it to him. It's not compulsory. Even though he want to pick a blind man, will still pick a stronger northern person, which is Kwakwanso.
All right, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. Thank you for having me, Mr. Mike. Another addition is looking at this coming 2027 election, the Southerners. If you observe that the Easterners, Yohanes and Ezendigbo, they are not in support of following Peter Obi. That is number one. Because they know that Obi is just desperate of power.
desperate of becoming president in Nigeria, and the not
Obi is desperate.
or highly desperate.
Is Tinubu not desperate?
He's desperate because he has something in stock.
Who has something in stock?
He said
Tinubu has something in stock.
What are those things in his stock?
Okay.
Over the years.
He has a lot in stock.
That's what is discussing.
Listen, let me listen.
Don't put a word that will make
let him school you.
what did they install?
Now,
in his core, no electricity.
like I'm saying,
his core, insecurity.
like I'm saying now,
is to make Nigeria a single party, which is wrong under democracy.
go back to the previous government that have ruled Nigeria.
One after the other, please.
No, he's saying
No, let me talk, my friend. Will you calm down?
he's saying that what you want to compete with salary.
People will not enjoy you like this.
He's a noise maker. You are just showing grip. You are just showing grip because you are not giving opportunity. People like you is El-Rufai, Miliki Ami that have been given opportunity that messed up Nigeria. That swallow all Nigerian resources. You are such product as well. That's why you are fighting always. You want to find your way in. We will give you opportunity. We will see what you can deliver to Nigeria. Just calm down. Don't be in haste. So let me go back to my point. Now, the Ohanese and Ezendigbo, they are not following Peter Obi. That is number one. Number two, looking at this Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu government, he has really delivered Nigeria from being a slave under the northern Fulani part of Nigeria. He has set us free from being a slave, answering a slave to the northern part of Nigeria. And these are the demonic government that has been dictating and been ruling Nigeria for donkey years. And Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come in to dismantle them, to eat them hard. So do you think such people wouldn't get a second game plan to dissolve Ashwaji Bola Ahmed government? And that is why they are trying all possible means to come to the south, to bring in Peter Obi, to divide the southern vote, the southern motion to come 2027. And they know that Obi is a desperate person, very, very anxious to become president. Either he has quality or he has no quality. They want to use Obi to divide the south. Am I communicating? So that is the reason why the northern part, if Obasanjo is calling on the northern leaders to make sure that they put their heads together to work underground for Peter Obi, to understand me. So equally, the northerners are ready from day one. They are not expecting Tinubu to come back because they know like this man should come back second term. He is going to do what? To remove their slots from answering born to rule in Nigeria. You understand me? And these are things that Peter Obi is not putting into consideration. He's just too moved to become a president. I want to become a president. It's not by having big head without having anything in that head. You understand me? I never say he does not have anything to deliver. But not now. Obi remains a boy. Obi should go and sleep and be taking his feeder. Let him learn from people like Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu learned from Awolowo. He learned from Abiola before he comes in. And he served Nigeria for close to like 45 years before it's my turn, Emiloko. I have studied all the assessment of the past great legends and leaders, political leaders which we have in Nigeria. I've learned a lot from them. Now let me bring it into system. And that's what he's doing now. Here we are now. But the spiritual, the demonic cabal of power mogul, power dictators in Nigeria, the Fulani cabal, the self-willed people, the enemies, who are not really happy with Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are throwing stone, to dissolve the system.
Should I just tell you something? It's very simple. I'm very sure every one of us we are educated and we are exposed in some points. You see this narrative of Tinubu has come to cut the feathers of the northern person. It's only someone that is not really inclined that will believe that. Now let me tell you, if as a president that want to cut off any what's it called, feathers of a northern person, it's not through political appointment. See, when Buhari was there, Buhari appointed some northern person. When Tinubu entered, what did he do? He removed them. So it will be when Tinubu is away from office. Anyone that emerges as the president, he was sack and remove all those people. You know how to do it. Baba, calm down. And you are here. Now, so how is that an everlasting solution in cutting northern feathers? It's actually insane. It's very simple as the president. Decentralize the country. That is one. The second thing is that we should not have only Nigerian Defense Academy. The military bases should not be only in North. The way we have NJ, Nigerian Defense Academy in North, they have their institution there. We're supposed to have in this side too. whereby the same way we have annex.
Why did Jonathan to give you then? Why did Jonathan to give you?
Let me talk, calm down. But
Yar'Adua was in government. Why did Yar'Adua give you another Nigerian in the west, in the east? Why this one the government that
allow him talk?
No, he's also interjecting me now. So I need to follow him as well.
Yes.
I need to follow him that way. Why didn't they ask those governments to give us Nigeria Academy as well? Why didn't you tell them to give us Nigeria Academy then? So is this government now, they are now asking that they should give us Nigeria Academy? This government that has single-handedly sat down and studied what is happening, that this power in Nigeria has fallen to one position alone. And he gave us a training army grant in the east, in the west here. Gradually, it will become an army academy, and then you are here condemning that very government. If you know how to do it good as you are saying, you will have been the one in position as the president of Nigeria.
That's okay.
So if you want to do that, so those are the things you do. You have the Nnpp military base, school institution. We have it in our side whereby we won't have to be, educated people won't be sitting for exam, whereby they won't be admitted, while someone with lower grade will be getting free slot to the Nigerian Defense Academy in the North. Those are the things we put in place, you understand, to get all this done. We are talking about someone that have something upstairs to govern Nigeria the way the president has projected himself before now. As Jagaba, he knows it all, you have been studying for many years and so.
Of course.
So when you look at things on ground now, where we are today, does it seem like this person even has anything at all to offer Nigerian people? Does it until they give you 3 terms in office to spend before you do something? How many years? When you talk about Kaba, who are the one that instigate that? We have about Deboye and the likes of them when Jonathan was there. We are not. Nigeria is not even facing this. They are all out campaigning. But now when it comes to Tashiwa Tona, they have been collecting dividends.
Okay.
They are saying that what? Don't worry.
You want to think about Deboye to this matter again?
Let us keep praying.
The man of God, how come does he offend you again?
It's actually a simple stuff.
You have said to the forgive and correct your speech.
That what? If I could not perform his president in 1-2 years, everything which Mr. President has promised Nigerian people in of 1 year, from refinery to electricity, from free safety at this very moment, you have not been able to that. We understand that what the president cannot share himself into two. You have to appoint some person.
You understand?
Calm down. You have to appoint some people. But when you have ex-convicts giving almost major ex-convicts, people that under crime, that are embezzling the money by EFCC. These are people you are giving ambassadorship this thing, appointments and giving as your ministers. And everything now they are still not performing. You still repeat, so what? You sack those kind of person. What signal are you sending to the Nigerian people? Is that best of the flocks together? So when are we now going to get this right? By getting it right, is it by turning all the buying the governor, all the old governors to be members of APC? And what has that attributed into?
Now, Juju is by all of them.
And let me tell you, it's not the matter of having governor. What is the way? As you say say they don't want Peter Obi. And what is the number of Nzigbo? What do you call them? So they're not the one that we. This what is happening in Nigeria. In Nigeria right now is eating out of every Nigerian person. It's not about a group of 1 person or 2 person. Even though the Yoruba whatsoever or the Fulani this thing, it's everybody eating everybody out. And this is the item that all Nigerian persons need to stand up and what? And stand up for their rights. And enough about this favoritism that we are belong to one party or the other. We cannot close our eyes to the fact that either being a party member, that our sick is actually sinking. And we cannot hold on to say because he's a Yoruba man, of which we expect a lot from him. Blueprint. Look at it. Now, what is the way forward now? What has it done? Disaster in Nigerian economy. Everything is come good. You can hardly pick up one thing, so we cannot.
You are not eating comfortably. You are not speaking comfortably.
We cannot. If Lagos State is actually safe, don't talk as someone that is not. Let me say some word.
No, it's says I'll give you. I'm loaded. I'll give you.
Because you are in Lagos State, some part of Lagos State is safe, or because the Nigerian police or whatever tax or they are making sure that things are being safe, doesn't mean that what those who are in other states that are facing being kidnapped every day are not part of Nigeria. It's not safe for anybody to say, hey, are you not safe because you are in Lagos?
All right, the chairman says, Adebayo, is Nigeria better now than before Tinubu grabbed power? That's a question for you, Adebayo, Chicago schoolboy. When Tinubu was asked questions at Chatham House, but he assigned his committees to answer the questions because he never had any vision for becoming president. Instead, he was shouting about his son. That's Emilokon. Judy 2004 says Suma is very intelligent young man who cares about the future of the country. Clement Okoli who says Tinubu said he didn't fix that if he didn't fix the issue of electricity that we should not vote in again.
Is not over yet.
Now he didn't fix it, so we are not going to vote him again.
It's still 2 years, 9 months. It is still 2 years, 9 months.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. It's 2 years, 9 months. Let me move down to just passing 22. Just passing 22 says, Suma, please give me your account number. Let us credit 100,000 naira to your account. All right, sir. There is an account number pinned in the comment section. I've sent an account number there. Send it to that account. Suma will receive his money. It is theirs. 2139497847 UBA 2139497847. It is right in the comment section. Just passing. You can do whatever you want to do there. He will get it. He's here. He's watching you. He's listening. He's reading it. He's listening. He's listening. So he will get his money. Okay. Yes. Back to you.
Yes. Sorry. Oh, okay. Yes. Mr. Mike, I want to understand that every politician in Nigeria, they may be telling us that they want to do this, they want to do this, they want to do that. Politicians in Nigeria, but I can tell you, none of them is building on any ideology for us. They are all going from one party to another. First of all, what comes first in their mind is their personal political ambition. It's not the interest to serve Nigeria. What comes out first in their mind is their personal political ambition. I will not be deceived here by anyone telling me somebody is there to pursue Nigerian ambition. No! Their personal political ambition is what each of them is going for. Otherwise, if you want to build a party of ideology, you will stand and build this, and other Nigerians will join you there and know what you stand for. Obi has moved from up to 4 parties now, just like Atiku. So for moving from here and there, is not to. That's not the way to pursue a public service identity. It's all about personal political ambition first, before any. If I thought there's public interest in it again, so that's what is happening. So of course, that's what I want people to know. So nobody should come here and portray anybody as same. The same, all the young politicians, they are the same. Tinubu, Obi, all of them. Atiku have moved from one party to another to how many parties now? How many parties have Atiku moved to? From ADC, from PDP to APC, from PDP to ADC. The same thing will be AMGA, PDP, Labour. So they are all pursuing personal political ambition. Of course, there's nothing bad in pursuing your ambition, whether economic, political, religious. But nobody should tell us that. Then, on the issue of Tinubu saying that if they don't vote him, if he doesn't make electricity
available,
it's like the statement he made on the day was this morning when he said subsidy is gone. You don't make a unreasonable statement that's very critical to the life of a nation, life of the citizen, in a way where you have not prepared for it. That statement he made on the day was this morning was what brought his government to what it is now, because he knew that price of petrol product, once he raises, it will affect the lives of every Nigerian. It will touch other items of Nigerian. Then what is your prepared plan to address that problem when you do that? No plan in place for him to do that. He didn't do that. He didn't put any plan in place for him to have taken that decision. It's a decision he took out of his responsibility. And the money he even made from that account, from that excess money, how did he spend this? He said he was give the money to governors. I disagree with him in that way. That money should have been spent on those items that touch Nigeria directly. Transportation is there. How can he be making so humongous amount of money from petroleum subsidy, and you are now giving the money to governors? Now, the last one is that the way, yes.
OJ, because of our time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good morning, gentlemen. Mike and Vincent.
Thank you, Adekunle Mike. Still standing on the ZZ protocol to say good morning to our viewers across the globe.
Kwakwanso recently dumped Nnpp. Of course, you know he was the leader of Nnpp in Kano State, and he has dumped the party. According to reports, he's set to join the African Democratic Congress, that's ADC. How possible is Kwakwanso Obi rumored ticket under the platform of ADC?
You see, they say when a witch shrieks at night and a baby dies in the morning, who will not, finger that witch that shreks at night, that the witch is responsible for the death of the new baby. I would liken whatever is happening now to what our revered elder statesman, I'm talking in the presence of Baba Yabo, President Olusegun Obasanjo, he mooted that combination. Because if that, Mike, I am telling you now, if that combination is floated and become realistic, we are going to witness another tsunami of votes. And I will say that when you look at the entire equation, our political equation now, the only viable option, opposition that we have is ADC. Truth must be told. And when you look at what is happening now, everybody wants somebody, we want to see a competitive political landscape. We don't want a one-sided race, because all the while I was the one that said it on this platform that I have not seen any kind of preparation on the part of the opposition, because I stand to be corrected if they were. And up to now, I have now seen the momentum is gradually moving upward, upswing, with the rumored defection of Kwakwanso into ADC. If that is realized at the end of the day, it's going to change the entire equation in the political space. And we might be seeing a keenly contested election come 2027. But aside that, what I want to say here is that, I've always said it that we live in the evolution of the time. The time of pedestrian calculation has gone. We are now in an AI, a digital era, where things are happening rapidly. And if that is being taken into cognizance, I want to see that the political landscape will be heated up for us to know that we have a semblance of an electoral template.
Gentlemen, Mike, according to some Nigerians, this alliance is dead on arrival. And some said it will be difficult for the Northerners to follow Kwakwanso to African Democratic Congress. But I asked Vincent the other time that how possible is the rumored ticket of Obi Kwankwaso. I don't know your own take on that. But can ADC realistically challenge giants like the ruling All Progressives Congress in the 2027 election?
I think they can if they put their hearts together. I've been wondering what they've been doing so far. For me, they are wasting a lot of time. Perhaps they are trying to, maybe they are doing some background work that is not in the open, but probably to the media. But I feel that if they jettison selfish ambition, as I've always expressed on this platform, and really focus on pushing somebody that is formidable, they might give the incumbent a run for his money, as it were. So the Obi-Kwankwaso that has been rumored long before now seems to be coming to light gradually by the movement that we are seeing today, that Kwankwaso is heading to the ADC, dumping the Nnpp, as it were. I have also said that Atiku should at this time sacrifice, if indeed it really means well for that party that he has gone to, or that he has formed. It's time for Atiku to take the back seat. Atiku is 79 years old now. Peter Obi is 64. Rabiu Kwankwaso is 69. So even if you look at their age, I think it still favors Obi and Kwankwaso more than an Atiku. Atiku should take a back seat at this time. Let's see what Obi and Kwankwaso can do. And I think it's time for the ruling party to see a formidable opposition. PDP is gone, in my view, for now, especially for 2027 election. What I believe Nyesom Wike faction is doing is to hold down the fragment for the APC. It's simply holding down the fragment of PDP in his custody for the APC. So let's see what ADC can make out of this current move.
If the alliance fails, I mean, Obi Kwakwanso tickets, what eventually will happen to the career of Kwakwanso, given the realities on ground in the state? Because you know, he's the governor of that state has become to the ruling of progressive party. So, what will happen to his political career?
Well, he will probably get back to the drawing board and take it up from there. I mean, it can happen.
Sometimes
leave all of that. I can leave all of that. In politics, no permanent enemy. It's only permanent. The only thing that's permanent is interest. So you can always get back to the drawing board. And the Kwankwaso movement, to a large extent, a larger chunk of that movement, they really follow Kwakwanso with their hearts, irrespective of the party that he goes to. So to a large extent, he have a larger chunk of that movement in his pocket or in his hand. So should they fail, even in this current move, I think it will get back to the drawing board.
All right, let's move down to the comment section. What are the viewers saying here concerning what we are discussing? All right, Mike, in 6 months, just to watch how Nigeria will change, people will really see what effective policies are. All right, that's under Obi Kwankwaso. I think that's what Baba Yaga is trying to say there. Peter Obi is a paper tiger, desperate to become president. That's what May 1911 says. All right, Michael Timothy Adc+, check your account. 100,000 naira credited for Suma. Thank you. Where is Suma? Please, you need to come and appreciate this one. Oh, just pass it. Yes. Suma is not here. Yes. Suma has zoomed. They are zoomed off. All right. Thank you so much. Just passing there. It will be delivered to him. All right. Antnam says poverty more than doubled under Obi. This is a disaster. Would you like to react to this?
You see, I'm a clinical person. I study things before I come out to say it. I think there is an antecedent where Obi took his his political career from. And when you look at that, up to the now, I have not seen any court of land, any court in the land that has flown any case against Obi as of the now. And when you go back and check his track record, when he held sway as the governor of Anambra State, you can see none of the present-day governor even made so much money and drop it for the person, an incoming governor that was to take over from him. And when you look at that, this is somebody that all the perks of an office holder was not taken by him. Does it not show that that person is a charismatic leader? That is what we call charismatic leadership. Leadership by example. You can see he has been touring everywhere without any avalanche of security details. That's to tell you that he has what is called organic followership. A cerebral person that does not have to do something illegal for him to harm his personality. That's to tell you that as of today, the only sing song that larger chunk of Nigerians are yearning for is that there should be a paradigm shift, and that is what we want. Because if we continue to maintain this order, Nigeria will see. Look at Rwanda today. Rwanda, was engulfed in these ethnic clashes. The Tutsi and whatever the other ethnic group, they engage in a kind of a civil war. But today, Rwanda is a tourist destination. And when you now look at a small country like Rwanda compared to Nigeria, then you continue to wonder why, with Nigeria that is endowed with so much human and material resources, why are we receding instead of progressing? And these are something we have to take into account. For any person that says he has these patriotic feelings towards moving this country forward, you should be able to say A and call it A, and not just be quoting truth in diplomatics. And I want to believe that when we say we need a new order, I think Obi stands in that guise of a new order, and that is what Nigeria wants.
Okay, permit me to also tell the new party that people are moving to, the ADC now, to also be conscious of the fact that they are not going to have it easy. I can assure them, if they think it's going to be a tea party, for the fact that prominent people are moving in that direction, they may be joking. It's going to be very, very contentious, and they should be prepared for that. Spanners are going to be thrown into their wheels, and they must expect that. I will not be surprised if faction begin to come out of ADC and it become a court case and you begin to battle with that now. So they should be prepared for all of that. The person they are trying to wrestle power from doesn't joke when it comes to politics. Yes. So they must take cognizance of all this and bury every form of selfish ambitions if they really want to go far in this contest.
You've always talked about political alignment and realignment in our political space, especially in 2027 election that is approaching. In the case of Rabiu Kwankwaso, in one word, how would you describe his move?
His move is a kind of, again, an accentuation to the state, an added value to what ADC stands for.
You don't see it as desperation?
It's not desperation.
Not
because I want to take you down memory lane. You know, before the now, APC machinery, they quoted Kwakwanso. And what led to that breakdown of their talk? It's like what was being dangled before Kwakwanso was not appealing enough. That is why the talk would not fly. You know, it was about 2 or 3 times they met. And now, when Kwakwanso now saw that, it's like these people are not trying to bend. Because, you know, at times, you remember what happened in Osun State, when the current governor, Adeleke, wanted to move. You know, the elder brother also had a meeting at Bodilo Road with Tinubu. And he couldn't have been unconnected to politics. And you remember, when the man was now permutating as to where is he going to fly, I said it on this platform that PDP is in a mobile state, it's in a mortuary as we speak. And for anybody that is sensible enough, that want to develop his political career, you move to a kind of a party that is viable. That is why he wanted to come to APC. But the so-called bloc, they block him out. He now decided to say, let me carry my case to a court. The rest is, I mean, we are all awaiting what will become the outcome of that. But aside that, when you look at Kwakwanso, you know, the APC XX met with him, they discussed 1, 2, 3 times, he made decision to Aso Rock, the thing couldn't fly. Because they were giving him some condition that was not all that, pleasing to him. And he now decided, no, I cannot take this. That was why they had to go through the governor in capturing the governor. That if they could capture the governor, then they would decimate whatever Kwakwanso or Kwakwanso movement stands for in Kano State. And to them, the governor only has 1 vote. Forget about the paraphernalia of an office. That maybe you use the force and everything at your command. But let me tell you, the organic followership in Kano, you can see what happened when Obi visited and Kwakwanso. See the entire, you can hardly see a space to put your to put your leg. That will tell you that the dynamics is going to change. If you and I believe in evolution of the time, I think the time is now.
I'm sorry. Also, Michael, at that level of that the likes of Kwakwanso have gotten to in politics, they don't just move anyhow. And you know, I was worried even for Obi at that time when he came to ADC, and there was this struggles about whether he was going to get the ticket or not. I said at that level, you shouldn't move if certain things hasn't been cleared. At that level of politics. So it's the same goes to Kwakwanso. Certain background work have been finished before you see that kind of movement. Yeah. So they will only be unfolding it as the day comes by.
Gentlemen, like you said, Kwakwanso holds a larger chunk of that movement. And don't forget that there was crisis in that state, which led to the government decamping to the ruling up Progressive Congress. Kwakwanso has left the party, but what I want you to know is that the party still remains. Nnpp is still in that state. Now, how possible is it for Kwakwanso to move with a larger chunk of that movement to the African Democratic Congress?
I mean, that has been done.
When the party still remains in that state, and the governor of that state had moved with some part of the chunk you're talking about to the ruling All Progressives Congress.
Okay, what is left in the NPP is just the carcass. It's like the body without the spirit. The spirit has left. Kwankwaso has left. The governor has left. What is left is carcass.
The same thing you said during the PDP crisis. You said PDP has been buried.
I told you now. So what has become of PDP?
The PDP is still there.
Where are they? I said what Wike is simply doing is to hold down the party for the APC. That's the game. Oh, keep holding on to these guys for my advantage. That's the game that is ongoing. So as far as I'm concerned, NPP is gone for now. The Kwakwanso has left. The governor has left. So there's no problem about that. What is left in NPP is the carcass.
All right, sir, to the comment section. Let us see what the viewers are saying. How many criminal records that Tinubu? All right, Michael, please, before these two men leave the state, tell them that I love them. I am super proud of them. Gentleman Mike and Mr. Vincent.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Anthem says PDP will come back to life after 2027 election. Clean the party up of rubbish. Clean the party up of rubbish. Okay, in response to Gentleman Mike,
I hope so.
Gentleman Mike's claim. That's what is here. Yeah, this is coming from Anthem. PDP is buried. Michael, PDP is a faction of the APC currently. Mustafa Adesina says Kwakwanso, and the most laziest politicians we realize that yesterday is not today, and today will never be tomorrow. When the tires meet the road, one will give way, one will give way. Good morning to you all. And the last one, Clement Okoli, PDP is diehard. The man is very right. Okay, PDP is dead. The man is very right. These people, the man is very right. This is the people that understand and know politics. That's you and Gentleman Mike. Oyabayaga says, honestly, these two and Oyeze are great. But Oyabayaga goes on, morally upright people, that. Clement Okoli says, I love the two men for they are the best here. All right, I hate them, ironically. And I end the program here again. Thank you so much, viewers, for joining me. We'll be back here tomorrow with more interesting topics. I'm Michael Adekule. Have a great day. Goodbye.
I never talk. You say you end the program. Is that how you do it?
What you don't talk?
You know what talk? You end the program and no talk. Guys, now for you.